Yep.
Hello there. Welcome again to my blog here on homepdxrealestate.com. Today I have a great gentleman here. His name is James Nutt. He's a producer with the Chianello Agency here in Southwest Portland, part of Farmers Insurance, and I'd like to welcome James to today's video chat. And I'd like to ask James, tell me a little bit about yourself and tell me what you do for your clients.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for having me on today, Dave. As Dave mentioned, I'm a producer, which is basically just a salesperson. But there's so much more to insurance than just selling it. Basically, my job within the company is to ensure that people understand what it is that they are purchasing. I get to help with claims, and hopefully that never happens, but the sad truth is that it does. I put out lots of quotes to people, but ultimately my job is not just to save people money. My job isn't to do that. Mine is to help mitigate risk and ensure that all of your things are protected against loss. And I love to consult with people about those sorts of things. And I think that's really kind of in a nutshell what it is that I do with Farmers Insurance.
Can you tell me about state minimums when it comes to car insurance, and what do you recommend people consider when they're looking at that low price bid with state minimum insurance?
Absolutely, that's a fantastic question. Since most people drive, and often state minimums are, especially when you're younger, what people have on their car. And a state minimum basically is just that. It's what the state requires to have. Bodily injury and property damage, it's $25,000, $50,000, and then $20,000 for damage to another person's vehicle. Basically, if someone is in an accident, you're found to be at fault, and you have $25,000, $50,000. $25,000 is the amount of damage, or the amount. I'm going to start that again. So $25,000 is the amount of money that the insurance company will pay for hospital expenses for one person being injured in an auto. $50,000 is if there is more than one person injured in an accident. The $20,000 property damage is the other vehicle. Likely that's mostly what you're getting into an accident with, but it can be other things, but generally it's an auto. However, $20,000 doesn't go a long way these days. There are more and more expensive vehicles. Teslas, for example, are a thing that I see all the time. I see 10 or 15 Teslas on the road from work to home every single day. If I'm seeing that many, there's probably 10 times that many on the road nearby. Teslas are very expensive. It's not even to say other vehicles aren't as expensive, but this is the new thing on the road. $80,000 car, $20,000 doesn't go a long way if you run a stop sign and T-bone it. Above and beyond where that insurance money comes from, after the insurance company, falls to you. So if somebody has an $80,000 Tesla and you hit it for $60,000 and your insurance covers $20,000, you're going to be in the red for $40K. So basically what I like to recommend to people is at least one step higher, which is $50,000, $100,000, $50,000, or a couple of steps. Middle of the road is $100,000, $300,000, $100,000, and that helps to protect everybody. You're paying for other people's injuries. You want to make certain that they are taken care of. You don't want to lose your assets if they were to come after you for not having sufficient coverage, and then their vehicles as well. You want to make certain that they're getting their vehicles repaired. So for me, I would recommend at least one or two steps above the state minimums of 25, 50, 20.
Great. Well, I really appreciate that information. Thanks, James.
You bet, Dave. Thanks for having me on your show today.